Vision requires you to believe in yourself, and it does not matter the size of the vision, whether it's considered to you as small, whether it's considered to you as sufficient, whether it's considered to you great. But looking at your vision, whether it be from a corporate standpoint, whether it be from a personal standpoint, whether it be as relates to ministry or any type of organization or institution, you must come to terms with its purpose. Because when you are reminded of its purpose, or when you first and foremost identify the purpose of your vision, along with the size of it, it helps you to truly understand your purpose, even more so in life, your destiny, the destinations that you're required to gain travel to or access to, arrive to. But your vision is something that is granted to you as it relates to offering standpoints, whereas it's so important to receive and accept it for your good. And sometimes it may seem to others, in whom I've also became in contact with as it relates to providing various consultation, a lot of them fail to truly understand that vision, because the first thing they jump up to is that, oh, I have to help this one, and I have to serve this one, and this is where I'm going to get some funds, personally and professionally. And they miss the actual purpose of the totality of one's vision, which first and foremost require the receiver of the vision, in terms of as to whom the vision has been offered to, that you must first believe in your vision, that you must first come to terms with your vision, that you must first begin to understand the importance of your vision and its purpose. So I encourage you not to just jump to say, I'm going to, for example, open a business, and this is a way that I can receive money or have a lot of clients, or to open a ministry, to say pour your entire self, into people, or visions in any other aspect relating to different organizations or institutions, where you first and foremost forget to be yourself, to come with good terms with yourself, to ensure that this vision first serves its purpose towards you, the receiver of the vision, the person the vision has been offered to be received or accepted by. See, because when you accept its purpose and begin to believe in it and understand it, it helps others to accept it and believe and understand in the necessity that they should, or they will, or must. But not from a forcible aspect where you are chasing persons to be your clients, or where you're chasing persons to be a part of your religious beliefs, or where you're chasing persons to become like you, or look like you, or be a part of your inner circle, or your inner being, but in a way that they gracefully accept your vision, because these are the ones in which you are destined to serve. And I've watched a few persons that I have provide consultation for that they forgot or was not made aware of the importance as what it truly is to serve. And they would go and they would be on a hype to serve others, but not truly willing to first serve themselves. And because they're not willing to, for example, create a business plan, or they do not have a plan, or think that they may know everything and they would want a piece of consultation as relates to this, but not as relates to that. I notice in that aspect that you cannot force persons to believe in your vision, and you cannot also force persons to believe in their own vision in its totality. So one must be able to learn to serve oneself as it relates to understanding one's vision and the purpose of the vision as it relates to their destiny. And I've discovered that as a visionary, you must come with good terms with yourself that this vision is not for everyone. Whereas you cannot become angry, for example, that this person does not want to hire you, being that of a company or some sort of organization or institution, or this person does not want to become your client, or this person does not want to become a part of your religion or church or institution as it relates to such religion or religious aspect. Or this person does not want to look like you or be like you or think like you. It's unfair to become angry with such individuals clearly because they're not your assignment. And when you truly, truly understand the importance of coming with good terms with yourself and understanding your vision and its purpose and your destiny, you will not chase after companies and organizations or institutions or people in which you do not belong because your vision does not connect with their vision. And that's why you have to be so careful. And I've witnessed, especially for a lot of startup businesses, they become so angry as to why is this one not supporting me and why is that company not supporting me, and the people that they found closer to themselves may not have supported them the way they desired them to be supported. And I was one of those individuals in that regard, and I had to self-evaluate, and I said, no. This just means that they're not my assignment. Their vision does not enhance my vision. This is not my destiny. And that's why I'm encouraging all persons who are visionaries to be at good terms with yourself, knowing that what is for you is for you. To take care of your assignment for those who you're responsible for serving. And that is in aspects of business, education, lifestyle, and leadership. See, because when you identify your vision, when you identify your purpose, when you have identified your destiny, it helps you to identify your positive gifts and skills and dreams and other visions and things of that nature, which brings you in alignment to those who you are destined to serve. And I encourage you to be yourself, not to try to be like someone else because you don't know how that person had to work hard for that journey, or however they came about into their journey, whether it be negative or positive. But believe in yourself and your self-worth and your journey and your vision and its purpose as it relates to your destiny. And know that sometimes your journey or that accomplishment or that reward may take longer than you have anticipated. And due to such anticipation, you must now have the tenacity, the courage to know that it doesn't matter how long it takes. I'm already there because I know I'm not alone. I'm already there because I believe in myself. I'm already there because I'm putting in the time. And then this is a very big word, faith. And I've seen that a lot of persons, they give up on their positive dreams, goals, and visions because they allow persons or certain things to destroy their faith into that business, into the educational system, into the leadership, into their families or friends or anything as relates to relational purposes. They allow persons or that thing to dictate to them, oh, you must always have a 9-to-5 job because that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, your vision is too big, or oh, it's too small, or you can't get there. You cannot do this, because they allow persons to destroy their vision, their purpose. And that's why they never arrive to their destiny. And that is a dangerous thing. But there are some people who are destined to be in the workplace from 9 to 5, and they're very happy because that's their destination, that's their purpose. And this is just an example as to being who you are for the good. Ensure that your vision matches your reality, because if it doesn't, then something is wrong. And if something is wrong, I encourage you today to help me allow you to fix it by really taking some quiet time to self-evaluate, to see what is it that is actually your positive vision and its purpose, and what is truly your destiny. And you may not receive all of the answers overnight, but every day you look at that vision, its purpose, and you may not really know the destiny in which your vision and its purpose would take you. But when you have the faith, surpass what anyone says or thinks, whether they're with you or against you, is the day you have taken on the courage to excel and succeed. And I know there are a lot of people that looks at succession as, oh, when I receive a lot of money, I will succeed, or when I get that job, I will succeed, or when I get married, I would succeed. But if you're waiting on tomorrow to be happy, then something is wrong. Because when we look at faith helps us to succeed. And every day you're executing your faith is every day that you're succeeding. Because a lot of people, they fail, and they fail so quickly, and they never succeed because they do not accept the faith within that day, in that particular time, the faith now that helps them to succeed now, even in a small moment of time or with that small reward, because they look at the big succession. If I don't get that big succession right now, I failed. So their minds are set that if they don't have it now, they fail, and then they do. See, because with faith comes patience. Ooh, and that may seem like a very dangerous word to a lot of people. They give a time frame for everything. Oh, by the end of this year, if this doesn't work, then I will refrain from doing this, not knowing that they're actually setting themselves up to fail. But when you are patient with your vision, when you are patient with its purpose, when you're patient to arrive into your destiny, it helps your faith to be manifested in ways that you could never possibly imagine. It allows patience to have a perfect and complete work in you. And from faith to patience is another big word, and that's discipline. And a lot of persons are afraid to be disciplined. And when I say afraid to be disciplined, I mean in a sense that, oh, I don't have time to be disciplined because, and they make certain excuses. Or if they're not afraid to be disciplined because with discipline, they think discipline leads to control. They don't want to be disciplined because that's a form of control. So they're afraid to be disciplined. Or they don't want to be disciplined because they think they know everything. Oh, I've received a certification or degree in this, or I've been here for so long. I know. So they become unteachable. And because they become unteachable, even though they have the vision, even though they're aware of its purpose, even though they're aware of their destiny, they do not succeed. Because every day that you think you are better than, or every day you think that you know everything, or every day that you may think, oh, I don't need to follow through with receiving positive advice or counsel or anything, or you know what, let me just take partial this or that, but I don't need the rest. And that's why a lot of people fail to succeed. But when you take on faith, when you take on patience and being disciplined, that helps you and your vision to succeed. It helps you to grow. It helps your vision to grow. It helps those who you are assigned to in a positive aspect to grow. So I encourage you to not be discouraged, as I have mentioned earlier, if persons do not accept you. Don't be discouraged of those who say they will support you and at some aspect they do, but then you turn out or in turn finds out that this person really wasn't for you. They just wanted access to you or to your vision that does not bring fulfillment to you, but only to themselves, in which they only believe in you at a certain extent to try to get above you, but not to value you, not to respect you, but to be more of a parasite, to take away what they want, that vision, away from you. Don't be discouraged by that. And that's why it's so important for you to know who you are assigned to. Because when you know who you are assigned to, it makes it easier. You can walk away from that job. You can walk away from that organization. You can walk away from that institution. You could walk away from that abusive relationship. You can walk away from so many things when you decide not to wait for tomorrow to be fulfilled or happy or to receive the big manifestation of one's success in a good aspect. But it's something about taking one day, one step at a time. Whether or not people believe, it's something about you working for the good, executing faith, executing patience, executing discipline, manners, respect, character. In terms of being good with yourself, your vision, its purpose, and your destiny. This is Lynkeisha V, helping you to be triumphant.